Most of the expectant mothers are always curious about the womb life. How my baby feeling, sensing or doing all the time? Could it hear me? What could it sense and what not? In the outer world, whatever machinery we see, if all the parts are not placed in proper order, the machine does not work properly. But humankind is the only machine that works in whatever condition it is from the initial days till the end. During pregnancy, on the 22nd day, on the place of heart, two primitive heart tubes are formed, which are connected and help in the blood supply of the fetus. Simultaneously, the growth and development of the heart goes on till 6 months. The heart is completely formed. It is the same thing with every organ. At whatever state they are formed, from the period it starts its work and simultaneously grows and develops itself to form a complete organ. This mechanism is very unique in humankind. At 20 weeks, there is a response to speech patterns. At 25 weeks, the baby can kick in time to music. And at 6 months, the unborn baby can understand the subtle shifts of its mother's emotion. During the 4th week of pregnancy, the sense of touch is formed, and this sense is so powerful that a baby can even sense the touch of the fine hair. During the 14th week, the sense of taste is developed. Inside the uterus, the fetus floats in amniotic fluid, swallows some of the fluid. If the fluid is sweet, then the fetus suction ability will be faster, and if the fluid is bitter, the fetus won't swallow much amniotic fluid. The amniotic fluid also enters the fetus through its nostrils, which develop the sense of smell in the baby. Eyesight develops on the 21st week, and till 27th week the eyes of the fetus remain closed. Still the fetus can respond to the light. We know that the ability to listen is related to ears, but the fetus can listen even before the ears are formed, as the sound receiving sensors called as corticals are spread all over the skin of the fetus, which acts as a sound receiver. Hearing is the most important sense. It creates connection to the outer world. In Belfast, scientists Shahidullah and Hepper conducted experiments on 400 fetus with 250 to 500 Hz sound frequency and concluded that reactive listening starts from the 16th week of pregnancy. The baby in the embryo is so sensitive to sound that only 5 seconds of sound stimulation can cause a difference in its heartbeats and movement, which last up to an hour. Reactive listening is a powerful proof of prenatal education and milestone in the prenatal development. This knowledge gives mothers and fathers an unparalleled opportunity to help their unborn children. Now they can contribute actively before and during birth to giving their child happiness and security for the rest of its life. The way in which you respond to and care for your unborn child may affect his physical and emotional well-being for the rest of his life. The fetus listens to the outer world, but more than the outer world, it listens to its mother's voice. The sound from the outer world is a bit disturbing for the unborn child as it comes from outside, but The voice of the mother is very pure and clear as it comes through inside. The fetus not only hears mother's voice but also recognizes, remembers, and responds to it. Research has shown that during pregnancy, your baby feels what you feel and with the same intensity. That means if you are crying, your baby feels the same emotion as if it's their own. During the gestational period, your baby is preparing themselves for life in the outside world. After understanding this concept, I want to tell all the expectant mothers that the unborn child is like a lump of a clay and it's depend on you what you want to make it, a god or a devil.